I'm Lieutenant Colonel Dick Merritt on the Board of Directors for Huts for Vets. We're at Gates Hub up at the 9,500 foot elevation, and with me is Dan Glidden. Dan?
Good morning, Dan Glidden, U.S. Navy. Our second trip of the year, first men's trip. Got a bunch of guys coming up, good group. I think we'll have a good time.
My name is Mark Seary. I'm from Hawaii. I was in the Army for 9 years, and I deployed to Mogadishu, Somalia in 1993.
So my name is Roger Scott Reinhardt. I live in Colorado Springs, retired there in 2019 after 26 years in the Army.
My name is Brett Hunt, and I work for Arizona State University, and I served in the U.S. Army, leaving as a captain. We work very closely with Pat Tillman Veterans Center at ASU. Our goal is to really bridge the civilian-military gap between our civilian students in the Public Service Academy and our student veterans and military-affiliated families that are coming back to ASU to pursue higher education.
I'm Ryan Del Grosso. I served in Air Force Special Operations Command as a Special Tactics Officer. Did multiple deployments, one to Afghanistan, Eastern Europe, Southeast Asia, and I'm culminating my career and lucky enough to do that with Huts for Vets.
Delightful to be back up here in the mountains. It is just absolutely gorgeous. The flowers are stunning, and it is just recharged my battery right here today. So,
True wilderness, true wilderness.
I took this opportunity to hopefully come out here and grow and kind of filter out some of the demons that may be affecting family life. And family is very important to me, so I try to do things that can help strengthen my family. And I have grown to love the outdoors. Just being in nature and the hike included, it just allows you to prioritize, and it frees you to just think about your life.
Being that I'm active duty, I see a lot of active duty soldiers who could benefit from a trip like this, and so I want to be able to be that primary source who has witnessed it firsthand and take it back with me to try to get some outreach.
I was very, very depressed, and so I really got to the point where I knew I had to do something to help myself. And one of the best ways to hit the reset button of all that noise in my mind was coming out here and being in nature. That's the reset button.
The hiking that we did to get to this hut and the hiking that we did while at the hut brought up conversations that built rapport and allowed us to have deeper conversations throughout the few days that we spent with each other. And those conversations definitely brought up some healing for me, and to be honored that these veterans felt comfortable in sharing some of their stories with me. Total honor is all best way I can put it, I guess.
Within 24 hours after our first hike up to the hut, you can just see smiles, laughter, and kind of see the camaraderie that went from, hey, I don't know any of these people, can I trust them, to, man, these are like my brothers. You know, they all understand each other, and just seeing people engage and interact with each other, it was very, very eye-opening.
A key component of Huts for Vets is time to sit and read and reflect together on incredible texts. It takes what are actually scholarly texts, but makes them approachable to all of us, and gives us the opportunity to really slow down, to read, to reread, and to hear perspectives on the topics covered in the readings.
Frankl was an Austrian psychiatrist and neurologist.
I mean, there's Shakespeare, there's Thoreau, there's Sebastian Junger, there's Viktor Frankl. I mean, these things are opening my eyes to so many other things, and it's pretty cool.
This car is sold as is.
I got the chance to moderate a poem called As Is by Jonathan Young. And what I really enjoyed about that opportunity was the ability to lead again, and lead veterans again through a complex problem, which was how the framework of that poem specifically could apply to them and potentially offer them a new perspective on how they could address issues in their life.
Because, you know, you have your beliefs, and that's part of my As Is. One of the readings, the As Is, I'm going to spend quite a bit of time reviewing that, because that was my attitude, I guess, until I read that poem, is, well, that's me, that's as is. But I mean, I realized that I can still be myself, but make some changes for my family that would be better for everybody.
I've been trying to get into like journaling, writing what I experienced for quite some time now. And yesterday was a prime opportunity for me to do that. And I wrote quite a bit.
Wow.
And I have never ever written that much before. But one of the things that I really noticed, it was a tree right on the edge where the meadow kind of stopped and met the tree line. The trunk of the tree, all this side was super green, and there wasn't a single branch on the back side. And to me, I jotted down on my notes and I said, you know, what does this mean? What is this tree saying to me? Like, and I just wrote down that no matter how dark things may get around you, if you point your eyes towards something better or the light, there is life and hope for bigger and brighter things.
Wow.
And that's how I finished that writing.
What I really want to take back is to help another veteran. This is a great place to know that you're not alone. You are among your peers, your friends, and you know, there's come with an open heart and an open mind. That was what I was told, and I did.
You know, because when I look around, like, everybody's got so much experience and knowledge and accomplished careers in the military and outside the military.
The whole time I've been here, I've pretty much just been in awe. I've been in the midst of some pretty great things out here, and see everybody kind of come together and go through this experience together. It's just been a blessing for me to just even be a small part of that and be a witness to it. Very humbling.
For me, Huts for Vets is exactly the wilderness prescription that I needed. And I think oftentimes in our current society, we want to give veterans a medical prescription. We want to give them a pharmaceutical prescription, when I think so many of us really just need a wilderness prescription.